Hello everyone, it's Kay here, and I'm here today to share with you another wonderful DigiKit from Ephemera Vintage Garden, and this one is called Loving Sweetness, and it truly is lovely. It's a printable journal kit. I don't recall how many pages there are in it, but there are lots. I'm estimating at about 16. And that's probably slightly understating what is actually available in the kit. Needless to say, as always, I've printed off what I need, having purchased from ephemeravintagegarden.com, and that is the shop that the digitals are available at. And there is a wealth of different styles to choose from, and as I've said many times before, with any digital kit, all you need to do is make your order, pay for your order, and it is then sent direct to your personal email account, where you're invited back to download your files, and then you simply print out what you need. So I'll give you that address again. It's www.ephemerasvintagegarden.com. Excuse the shadow, it's the wrong time of day, but I'm hoping it's not detracting from the paper. So I'll start just by showing you some of the detail within the kit. It is absolutely beautiful. The colour saturation is wonderful. You've got a lot of different things going on in each sheet. These are, I think, 7 or 6 by 4.5 pages, but needless to say, if you dress them up, you can actually make them a little bit larger than that. And they are beautiful for cards, for digital junk journals, for albums, for the latest travel journals, a myriad of things. They would make a gorgeous decorated box. You know, it's limitless, it really is. But that's that page. You'll see I've nibbled at this one, as I invariably do, and these are some bits of ephemera. They're sizable, so they'll fit into pockets or into tuck spots, plain on the back, but again, the front is full of detail, nice colour and lovely images. The next one is this beauty, and it's the bike and the flowers and the bird cage, the vintage lady, scissors. It just is so full and so gorgeous that you could use it for any amount of things. You could fussy cut out bits and pieces if you wanted to. You know, when the glory of having one of these digital kits is that you can do whatever you like with it. You know, there are no restrictions. There are obviously copyright issues, so by saying you can do whatever you like, I'm not suggesting that you post them to anyone else or claim them as your own work, because clearly that would be not the right thing to do. If nothing else, it's very unethical. But, you know, with regard to crafting in your own home, you really can have a field day with them. They're gorgeous. Here's another page of different bits of ephemera. All of it beautifully coloured, lovely, lovely detail. This is printed out at best, not at photo, so it gives you an idea of the quality that it takes to bring that off the printer. You know, the images are really, really good. And finally, this is another add-on page, and it is tags, and they are gorgeous. They reflect what's within the kit as a whole, basically, but they are stunning. The work that goes into these kits is really quite phenomenal, and for the price that you pay for a kit, it is just silly money. It really is, considering you have the option to download more than once should you have an accident and perhaps delete something that you didn't mean to, and you can print out time and time again. It really is lovely. So what I want to do now is show you what I actually made with the papers, and it is inevitably one of the laminated travel journals. I think I need to go out very slightly just so you can see. I've laminated, I've used paralysed card, which probably isn't picked up in this light, but it does afford an extra sheen underneath the laminate papers. I've used elastic thread to just hold the cover together. I have put lace underneath to just enhance the cover a little bit, and on the back you'll see more of the glorious detail. This is more from that same kit, and it really is lovely. This little sentiment here is just dream, hope, trust. Live, dream, hope, trust. Love, hope, trust, and so on, all the way around the little circle. But I did like it, and I thought, right, I'm going to use that as part of my closure. I mean, do bear with me, this is not perfect in any shape or form. I do know I have to make a few more and get a bit more proficient. There are a couple of aspects that I'm not terribly happy with, but I wanted to have a go, and that's what this is all about. Just keeping up with current trends, using beautiful papers to hide my indiscretions. And there have, as I say, there have been quite a few. There's a couple in here that in another world I would have scrapped and thought, right, I'm going to have to just do all of this again. But to be honest, I'm pleased with how it's turned out, and it serves the purpose that I wanted it to serve. This is the inside of the album. I've used one of the pockets from the Ephemera so that the recipient can store little bits and pieces in there if that's what they'd like to do. And I've taken one of the sheets, if I just get one back out again so you can see what I'm meaning. For instance, this sheet, which is a double spread in the way that I've used it, and I've folded it in half, made that as the cover for my journal, and it's come out really nicely. I'm pleased with the little booklets. It's just plain copier paper inside. I've stitched up through the centre, and oops, there it is, left little ties in the centre because it is an authentic handmade piece. I've not used a sewing machine or anything of that nature. That's booklet 1, and in booklet 2 more from the kit. I can't fault it. It's done exactly what I wanted it to do. It's just added some elegance to the overall effect of this little travel journal. So it really has been a lovely thing to do. And then there's the back page of that booklet, and then one of the other sheets, which is equally delightful. They are all beautifully coordinated, and that's the back then of that page. I've left this area clear. I didn't want to put anything on it. I just wanted that to be the backrest for the little journals, and I, as I say, am overall really pleased. I feel I should have made the cover a little bit smaller, but I've actually got round that, and it doesn't look too bad. I've done just some ordinary weaving in amongst the elastic threads and then tied them off, and that just keeps the 4 little books in a nice tidy order so that when it's closed up and the cover goes on again, whoops, it's all held together really nicely. I probably could, if I'd wanted to, added a couple more booklets in there or more decorative pieces, but I know what the journal is going to be used for by the lady that's going to receive this, so I've kept it fairly free, so if she wants to add some things to it, then needless to say she can. So thank you for sharing this time with me. Thank you for being so supportive to my regular subscribers who know who they are. I do hope that you've enjoyed seeing these papers in all their glory and the lovely travel journal that I've put together. Take care everyone, happy crafting, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, bye bye.